in Australia. Now, modern day lizards showed up about 150 million years ago. But before that, there was kind of like a lizard ancestor, and he was called a lepidosaur. And the lepidosaur lived even before that. Now, my bearded dragon has some nice defenses on its body, helps it to keep it safe. We call those things adaptations. And the first adaptation I want to talk about has to do with his color. Now, if he lives in the desert, what is the desert covered in a lot of? Yeah, sand. Do you think it's easy to spot the bearded dragon in the sand? No, not at all. What does it mean when an animal can blend in with its surroundings? Yeah. It can camouflage. Excellent. I'm going to get a room. There we go. So he can camouflage really well. Now, if camouflage doesn't work, you may have noticed he's also covered in these spines. These spines are there to try and scare away predators who might actually get to see him. And what he can do is, if a predator or an animal who wants to eat him comes up, they puff up their bodies nice and big, and they make those spines stand on edge. Raise your hand. Who would eat a spiny animal? Anybody? I wouldn't. So by puffing himself up, not only is he trying to look maybe too big for a certain predator to want to even bother with him, but he's also trying to look scary. Do you think these spines are actually dangerous? Should I touch them? Look what happens when I touch them. They are flexible. So they're not dangerous at all. The last thing I want to talk about before we get to touch my bearded dragon has to do with the number of eyes he has. Looks like he's got 2, right? Guess what? He's got a third eye. It's called a penial eye, and it's more of an eye spot. You can't see it. It's on the tippy top of his head, kind of like a pencil dot. I'm not really going to be able to show it to you, but it's up there, tiny little dot. And from that dot, that penial eye, he can see shadows. Now, he's not the only reptile with this penial eye. There's something called a tuatora from New Zealand that has a penial eye. And tuatoras are known as living fossils. They are literally one of a kind. They kind of look like lizards, the tuatoras, but they are in their own group altogether. So